Hey, what is up? It's Donkey's Revenge. I hope you're having a great day and all your hopes and dreams are coming true. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. A couple days ago, right about 4 days ago, I'm playing BO4, Black Ops 4, and kind of just trying to have a nice time, enjoying myself. I'm at peace. It's really late at night, and everybody's asleep. After one of my games, all of a sudden I get this message. The kid says to me, "You're trash." Huh, you're trash. So it's not the first time I ever got a message like that, but I don't know, it was late, and I thought I'd troll him a little bit. I didn't want to be rude to the guy, but I thought I'd just poke him a little bit. So I replied to the guy, "Okay, no life. I suggest getting outside. The sunlight will do you good. I've heard walking is a good start."
Got it!
And sure enough, he goes on this epic rant, which is actually kind of funny. This was awesome. He says, "I suggest getting thumbs, you thumbless bandit. Helen Keller can aim better than you. You play like a literal donkey, like you have hooves, you clown. You ruin the game for other people by even having this installed in your Xbox. Go back to Fortnite, little Jimmy. This is a big boy's game. I wish I could give your parents a swirly for even buying this for you." Yeah, for some reason, I really triggered this kid. So much so that he's going to give my parents a swirly for buying the game. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like he's done it before. So I'm thinking to myself, should I respond or should I let it be? Oh, what the heck. So I decided to respond. So I write back, "You should try some goat yoga. It could calm you down some." I've never done goat yoga, but it sounded funny to me, so yeah, what the heck. And so I was hoping that this would elicit a response, and he'd write back, and oh yeah, guess what? He did. He says, "Honestly, what would calm me down is you never playing this game again, LOL. But where there are, but he says, but where, this was kind of where it gets sketchy, but where there one of you, there's 1,000 more, so honestly, thanks for ruining yet another COD, you clown." Yeah, I like the LOL part. Maybe he was having a little fun, but the comment about where there's one of you, there's 1,000 more had me just a little confused. So if there's one of me and 1,000 more, does that mean he's messaging 1,000 kids telling them they're trash too? And if he's the one messaging people that they're clowns, how does that mean that I'm ruining COD? Somehow I'm responsible for not only ruining COD, but he said yet another COD, so me and my 1,000 friends are responsible for ruining every COD game out there. Yeah, you know, I've been getting up every morning for the past few years, every time a new COD game comes out, and I'm rubbing my hands plotting to ruin COD for all the other players by buying and playing the game. I'm sure buying the game and playing the game you bought is pretty much what everybody else does.
Gay!
But there are apparently 1,000 of us doing this whole playing the game thing, which I guess ruins it for this guy. So even though his attempt to burn made no sense, and this guy obviously takes his video games very serious enough to tell me how much I suck, I decided to poke him a little bit more. So I say, it's just a game, Junior. Remember, no matter where you go, there you are. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is a line from a movie called The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai. The point of this quote is that it's pointless, but it seemed kind of funny at the time. So he writes back, "That didn't even make sense. Stay in school, Johnny." Apparently my name's Johnny now. And so I write back, "Buckaroo Banzai, Johnny, it's the key to life. Google it. LOL, you okay like a buckaroo banzai?" I don't even know what that meant. "I'm weak, but seriously, you should just delete it." I still don't know what that means. And then I ask him, "So did you just Google Buckaroo Banzai?" "It's not for you, Chief." So at this point, our conversation has just kind of turned into nonsense, which was kind of the point of the movie quote, but I'm pretty sure it was lost on him at this point. And so it goes on. He says, "No, why would I listen to someone that plays like they're blind? You should delete it and download Uno. That's more your speed, seriously. So I write, I should delete a game? You know it's a game, right? And he says, yes, very good. You can decipher things. So proud of you. Crying, laughing, crying emoji. Which actually, that was kind of funny. Yeah, and so it goes on. So he says I'm blind, I should delete the game, and that I'm slow. It's like he decides to throw out any kind of insults he could think of at the time. I could just imagine some 300-pound, pimply-faced 20-year-old living in his mom's basement playing video games all day and messaging this 1,000 players that ruin the game for him and telling them how they're trash and that he's the best. You know what? You're trash, random player. I'm cool and you drool. for. Oh my goodness. So then, wait for it. It finally comes. He writes, made more money off this game playing UMGs than your entire time even playing this franchise, Johnny. Then he goes on. Ranked, so he starts flexing. He says ranked number 83 on all platforms and 92 on League, whatever that means. There's ways to make money off it, Jimmy. You just suck at it. I say interesting. I'll have to look you up. If you're so good, then good for you. Look it up, Chief. I'll wait on it. LOL. Sorry. Moved up to number 64. You bum. So, he starts flexing about, apparently he's living the life of the ultimate master pro MLG gamer that is flexing and making all kinds of money and is ranked really high. He's like some super elite no-scope 360 gamer who gets off flexing his video game skills by messaging kids from his mom's basement that they suck. Oh, this is perfect. So, this piques my interest. So I actually try to look him up. And I'm looking on the COD app, and you guys probably know, if you play COD, you know the COD app. So I look him up on the COD app, and I write back, and I can't find him. And I write back, sorry, can't find you on the COD app. Is there a specific game mode or overall? Because I really want to see if this guy is as good as he says he is. And he writes back, NA East Filter, EK TDM Core. Literally the first page, can't miss it unless you can't read, in which I can't help you there. That, and then he actually sends me the links. COD Tracker. Apparently COD Tracker, you can look up people's stats. Never heard of this guy, couldn't find him, and so you'd think that that's where, in fact, where number 64, where he said he was, is, it's Horny for Dog Poop. Yeah, not him, but funny name, Horny for Dog Poop. So, so you think it would end there, but it gets better. So he messages me, bruh, a 9.96 KD ratio, really? And, I thought that was a little bit odd. And come to find out, this is part of why he is so triggered towards me. So it piques my interest. I'm like, what is that? And so I look at the COD app, and it says I have a 1.15 KD. And I look at the site that he's referencing, and it says that I have a 0.96 KD. So those two obviously don't match. So the COD app, which is the one that's actually curated by the people who make this game, is probably the one I'm going to trust a little bit more. In fact, my stats, weekly stats, are even higher. I have a 1.43 KD. So this is kind of strange. This guy seems a little triggered that my KD is so low. I haven't had a negative KD, overall KD in Black Ops 4 since I played it, and I play solo. The only reason why it isn't higher is because I grinded to get diamond camo on guns that I suck at, which kept my KD in check. So, so I respond to him to give him a little perspective. I don't know, I can't help myself. I say, no, I actually didn't. So let's say you're better than me, which you most likely are, which you probably is. You took time out of your life to text me that I suck, which I know I don't in comparison to others, but let's say I do suck. You took the time to put down another human being. For what? So this dude, like, I'm trying to show this guy that Yeah, you actually took time out of your gaming session to go put down another kid. So then it gets even better. It comes out the real reason why he's mad at me. Yeah, this guy thinks I'm boosting my stats. He writes back to me, how they boost lobbies treating ya? Laughing emoji, skull, 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 skull. Apparently I just got burned. Because you spend time in boost lobbies and ruin the reputation for players that actually enjoy the game. And it's sad. And so I write back, boost lobbies. I don't even know how to do that. Bruh, I don't lie. I play this game for so long to know when a prestige master takes skill to get to, and one is your level as yourself should be able to hit a moving target, which I watched you miss multiple times. So, this guy, okay, so I kind of get why he's triggered. I don't know why you'd message me, but I guess I can see why he's kind of triggered. He sees this inaccurate KD on this website. And by the way, this website, whenever you look at stats, there's actually a big red banner that says these stats are not updated and current. And then there's even an article on the homepage that defends itself against people that are upset with the inaccuracies or they think that it's inaccurate. So yeah, he's looking at this, that I'm a prestige master. He's looking at this inaccurate negative KD. He doesn't know my real KD. And yeah, apparently that triggers him. And he thinks I'm boosting. But yeah. So, and it's funny because I didn't realize until after, one of the things that I do when I record gameplay for these videos that I make is I use Mixer. And because it's cheap, because I don't have a lot of money, and it's free and it's easy. So I remember the very first stream that I ever did, and I had one viewer that viewed me for like 2 minutes. And I thought it was actually a friend of mine, but it turns out that it's this guy, because he made the comment that he says he watched me and I should be able to hit a moving target. So I figured that it was probably this guy, and he saw the very first gameplay ever that I streamed, and I think I didn't hit a couple of my shots, and so I was a little bit nervous because it was the first time I was streaming on Mixer. So yes, he saw first few minutes of the very first game I ever started on Mixer. Yeah, I get it. So then he goes on, and yeah, it's whatever. So it's late, and I'm getting tired. It ended fine, I guess. I said I don't pretend to be great, but I guess you do. And he says, LOL, yeah, that's it. Thanks for the laughs, Gramps. And then I write back, you mad bro. So I guess it ended fine. He probably had to end the chat because he was taking him away from messaging the other 1,000 players and tell them how bad they are. Yeah, so Go Yard, if you're out there, thanks for the laugh too, bro. You're a true elite 360 no-scope gamer beyond the skill that I'll even hope to be. And for those of you watching, I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something about super elite gamers. Triggering them is pretty easy. So if you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this, comment below and tell me what you think of Go Yard, the super elite gamer who messages 1,000 players to tell them they're trash. And I'll leave you with this final thought. No matter where you go, there you are. Peace.